So we've talked about these yarn indicators and how subtle they are and how quietly they land. And now we're going to add yet another level of subtlety, which is to add a second piece of yarn about a foot or a little more away from the first one. And I'll show you what happens. So you can see the two indicators floating back at me pretty much in line with one another. If a fish grabs the fly, those two indicators are going to separate, and you're going to tell instantly, better than if there's just one coming at you. You'll be able to see the two separate or change orientation all of a sudden, and that'll tell you that either your fly has been taken by a fish or maybe bumped into a weed or something. But it's something that you would never know if you just had one, and certainly not if you had no indicator at all. So when these indicators are coming down the stream, there'll generally be a little bit of slack in between. And if all of a sudden they get farther apart, that tells you something is pulled on the fly. Or the other thing that might happen is there's that little bit of slack, and all of a sudden they change orientation this way or that way. And that tells you that something has pulled the fly slightly from the side. So it's a really extra sensitive way of detecting a strike that you would never probably sense if you had either one indicator, and certainly not if you had none at all. So in this flat water where you just can't use one of those clunky bobbers, you have to have something that can help you detect when a fish has taken your fly.